You're listening to How I Met Your Monster, a podcast that explores the introductions to your favorite movie monsters. My name's Zach.
I'm Danny.
And I'm Casey.
And together we dive into the world of horror to find out how filmmakers have introduced us to our favorite monsters time and time again. This is How I Met Your Monster. Welcome to How I Met Your Monster, the show where we discuss the introductions to your favorite movie monsters. It's our March commentary. The Bride of Frankenstein. We're marching. Well, The Bride. The movie, the Frankenstein movie coming out.
The Maggie Gyllenhaal movie.
Yeah, and we're marching. She's a bride. We're marching down the aisle.
Yeah.
People march down the aisles in weddings, right?
All the ones I've been to, mostly marching.
Mostly marching, yeah. That's what I thought. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, we're watching The Bride of Frankenstein from 1935 in anticipation for The Bride, starring Jessie Buckley, right? Mm-hmm. She the bride? And almost said Christoph Waltz.
I almost said Christian Slater.
What's his name?
Bale. Bale ahead.
Christian Bale, yeah.
Do you think that's where he got his name? Like his family's lineage?
Mm-hmm.
They just like moved bales of hay, or they were bales of hay.
That's
what makes him such a great actor. He's actually a bale of hay.
Mm-hmm. He can transform into any character.
He's like an anamorph, but he turns from hay into a human. That's the cover. That's the Animorph book cover. It's it's like a thing of hay, and then it ends with just Christian Bale, like his headshot.
Oh my god. That movie looks, The Bride looks good. It looks wild. It was, I remember hearing about it for like a while when it was in production, but it wasn't until, they released that first trailer that you're like, holy shit, this movie is going to be wild.
In such a cast, Annette Bening, Jake Gyllenhaal, you have Maggie Gyllenhaal behind the scenes, directing. Mm-hmm. Pretty crazy.
Yeah.
And it's like strange. Like it looks like a weird little horror crime Bonnie and Clyde kind of hybrid.
Exactly.
Movie.
Yeah. Is it like a Bonnie and Clyde kind of thing?
That was the vibe I'm getting.
And there's like some dance numbers, I guess, which I saw in the trailer. There's like a
interesting
singing and dancing.
What the hell is this movie?
The song and dance. Christian Bale. He's a song and dance man. You didn't know that? He learned it on the farm.
Well, I figured when I think of a bale of hay, I imagine like in a barn, and then I imagine like a hoedown, like a what do you call it, where you do the
a hoedown,
country hoedown.
And you think that's where he learned to be a song and dance man, where he was a bale of hay?
That's where they got the idea to put
just like
song and dance
in the background, like watching the hoedowns. He's like, someday.
He went to Maggie. He was like, what if? He's like, what if this was a dance number? She's like, well, it was originally a march number. We were going to be marching.
Yeah.
But we're going to be dancing.
Damn. Okay. Well, yeah, that's going to be cool. So we thought it would be fun to watch the original Bride of Frankenstein. And I've mentioned this on the show. I'm not, I don't try to hide it. I have not seen almost all of the Universal Monster movies. The first one that I fully watched was for our episode on Wolfman.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that.
Last year, I think. And so this is a first time watch for me. And
have you seen Frankenstein?
Danny, I'm going to repeat my statement and say the first Universal Monster movie I watched was Wolfman.
I just assumed people who watch the original Wolfman immediately go to Frankenstein after.
That's not the case. No, I've seen Young Frankenstein like a gazillion times.
Oh, you have? Oh, I thought you said you haven't. I was like, wait a minute.
No, I grew up. My mom showed us that when we were probably far too young. And I mean, it's not really bad, but the fact that,
to be honest, if you saw Young Frankenstein, you've seen this movie. Like, it's basically...
And
it's all there.
Well, I feel like I have. And that's the thing. It's like, I think I've seen Young Frankenstein so many times. I feel like I've seen Frankenstein, but
you'll see moments.
I mean,
in this
Gene Hackman is in the original Frankenstein, right?
Yeah. Gene Hackman plays Igor.
he's the blind man and he's the blind guy in Young Frankenstein.
Yes. I'm sorry. See, now wires are crossing because that's obviously a spoof of the Frankenstein stories.
Yeah.
And without spoiling anything, yes, you're right. Gene Hackman plays the blind man in Young Frankenstein.
It is Gene Hackman,
you may
right? I'm
see
not
a
an
reference.
idiot.
No, it's Gene Hackman.
Okay. Because doesn't this one have a thing where he befriends a blind man? Or okay,
maybe.
So Young Frankenstein might be a mashup of Frankenstein and Young Frankenstein. Bride of Frankenstein.
It takes things from both movies.
Gotcha. Okay. Because when I found out there was a blind person thing in this one, I was like, oh wow, they do it in 2 movies. Like he's just like, but okay, I see. Okay,
it's in the Frankenstein movie clause. There must be one blind man. Like, okay, I mean it's fine, but specific.
But yeah, I mean even Guillermo del Toro's new Frankenstein movie has that element where he befriends the guy he can't see.
Oh yeah, that makes me wonder now because I haven't read the book since maybe freshman year in high school.
Okay.
So like maybe that's in the book and they just like split it up with the Frankenstein movies.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah. Because I mean, the original movie, the Frankenstein movie, it's quite a detour from the book.
Mm-hmm.
You know, just down to little things like the creature not even talking. And I mean, Del Toro does the whole thing with the, I was going to say Alaska, Antarctica. Alaska seems so not like exotic in terms of like him traveling all the way to like the North or South Pole.
Yeah.
But yeah, okay. I'm very curious to see because I think the way it was for me, at least when I saw this movie, it felt familiar, even though I've never seen it. And I'm sure a lot of that has to do with like the iconic imagery of the bride and of Frankenstein's monster and all that. But then even like just some scenes, it felt familiar. And I think Young Frankenstein and just like horror lore has something to do with that.
Yeah, it's so like popular in horror history that like the images are just like in your brain. Mm-hmm. Just like, is it Heather Langenkamp in New Nightmare where she says, every kid knows who Freddy is. He's like Santa Claus or whatever. It's just like, you just know some elements of these because they're just like, from birth, you just like know who Frankenstein is and they're just like caked in your
Every kid knows Gene Hackman's cameo performance in Young Frankenstein.
Every kid. It's like the Easter Bunny.
Easter Bunny, Santa Claus, Gene Hackman and Young Frankenstein.
Oh, man. All right. Should we get into this? Should we watch The Bride of Frankenstein? So we can march down the aisle of the movie theater to see the bride.
Yeah.
You better march when you go see this. You better march right into that theater.
Just be careful how you march because no goose stepping. There's enough of that going on in this country.
You need like a funny hat and a baton.
Like, exactly. You have to twirl it.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah,
well,
I'm ready to go. Let's attach shoot me up with some lightning bolts and
So if this is your first time joining us for How I Met Your Monster commentary, we're going to watch this movie together. Me and Danny are going to talk all over it. And you just have to sit there and fucking take it.
Listen
to us. So what we're going to do is
we'll also leave gaps so that you can respond. We leave 5-second gaps so that if you just have something to say, you can just say it out loud.
Yeah. And people will wonder why you're talking to yourself. But we're going to find a point in the movie that we can sync up with you guys. So when you start this movie, there's going to be a almost like a disclaimer that starts the movie that says that the picture was approved by the MPAA. And it says certificate number 768. It's right at the beginning of the movie. So as soon as you see that, pause your movie and then resume this episode and we will do a countdown and we will start the show and we'll all be on the same page. So go do that and we'll be here.